Hello everyone, busygamerdad back again. Going to be continuing our Arcana playthrough. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to click on the video. Hopefully I earn your likes, your comments, your subscribes, and everything like that. We are, I think, about halfway through the game right now. We just stayed at the end. We poked our head into the next area, the Stavery Tower. We got the Earth card, Deo, so that's awesome. So we have all the cards right now. He's your quintessential golem of Earth. You know, he does smash 1, 2, and 3. He has petrify, and he has the increased defense on everything. Last episode I did a little bit of a shopping spree with you guys. This time I'm going to save you that we'll say headache, and we're going to have some fun just going back into the dungeon right now. I did spend the 10,000 gold that I did get from our last run. I bought the latest armor for Rooks, and then I gave Axe the armor that Rooks was wearing. So he got an upgrade, and now we have a little bit of an upgrade for everybody. So good things all around. Yeah, so I mean, I'm still enjoying my playthrough with this. Hopefully you guys are as well. Let's do our dad joke. Hopefully you guys are interested in those, because that is what we do here on the dad channel. We open up with a bit of a dad joke, a little bit of an icebreaker. How come you never see any crabs doing any volunteer work? Well, they're too shellfish. There you go. There's your dad joke. There's your dad joke. Hopefully that's a little bit of a smile on your face with how cheesy and how bad they are. Because, you know what? That's what they're meant to be. They're a little bit cheesy. They're a little bit fun. They're just meant to be so bad they're good, you know? Look at that. The dodges are on point. I like this now. Our second attempt in here and our dodges are on point. Maybe it's because we gained a level. I don't know. I do not know. But hey, I'm all about this. Dodge on point. Love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, our dodge is on point. Their dodges, no. They don't get to dodge. They have lead feet. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they're golems. I don't know. Let's see. So we got to go to the left, up, and around. Because I do want to go back to where that boss was and kind of poke my head behind them. Because I have no idea what's there. We are going to run into a lot of different encounters on the way there, which is all good for us, because that means that we're going to get some experience that will help us level, and it will help us pay the bills to get more equipment. Currently, Rooks is kitted out in the best gear that he can have overall, but Axe is not. And I mentioned this last episode, that a little bit of a spoiler. I know that Axe gets gear inside here that he can use, and it's specific to him. So, yeah, I'm not in a rush to get him anything. He'll get stuff that's specifically for him, and it's not going to be a big deal for long. So I'd rather, save the money for, we'll say, future characters. Because, again, I've never beaten this game. I know that we get, obviously, we fill out our party. We do have 4 characters, or I should say 3 characters and our summons going into the final dungeon. So I just want to make sure I have the money to kit those people out appropriately. I'm not going to tell you who I think will make it and who won't make it, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's do lightning. I talked about this last time, and it was one of those things where it's like, it's up to you, challenge by choice, as it were, to rather you do avoid all or you do damage. And there's arguments to be made for both. There's arguments to be made for either situation. What is appropriate to you may not be appropriate to someone else, and that's perfectly okay. For me, I like casting avoid all in general to avoid the damage, because you don't take damage if they don't hit you. Sometimes, though, that's no fun. You get a little bored. You get a little like, oh, I have to do this sequence every single time. And, with the 3 mob fights, it may be more prudent to just send it and do more damage and get them off the board quicker than we'll say the many mob fights, where they have like 6 or so enemies or more, or 5, maybe 3 is the cutoff. Any more than 3, you should be casting avoid all. Up to you to decide. I'm going to have this one, like now, this one's 5, and I know they're all going to be, well, not all. I know most of them are physical attackers, and I know that Axe can only take out one of them in a turn with 1 hit, whereas Rooks can take out all of them. Now, if I do Lightning 2, ideally he should be able to take out more. But we'll see. Yeah, take out this guy. And the knight's going to attack. Good dodge right there. And we got critted, but not by a lot. He hasn't attacked yet, so we'll take this guy out. Okay, I don't think you'll take him out. Yeah, I didn't think you would. He's pretty close, though. We'll have you attack the bee in the back, knowing that you do more damage there. I think Sylph can finish him off. Yeah, there we are. Good. Sylph got a kill. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. And good. All right. Let's see here now. Is it down this hallway? It is down this hallway. So down this hallway right here, and turn, and right here, and then what's this way? What's this way? Combat is this way. Oh, another escort. We kind of joked about it last episode if you didn't see it. This was a common random encounter for what seemed like, I'd say, 2 or 3 fights in a row, where it was 2 knights escorting a warlock. Don't know why. Don't know what the function of that was. Just happened to be funny RNG that happened. Alright, what do we got going on around here? Is this stairs up or some treasure chest or something like that? There are stairs up. So what are those other stairs up? I kind of want to just go back and see what those other stairs up are, but I mean, we'll just have some fun doing this right now. Yeah, this is the game. This game type rewards exploration, whether it be through money, experience, or items. So you are incentivized as the player to explore. And the map system is pretty good. You just got to remember where you go and what to do. Now, that's the one thing where if you're a busy gamer like I am, you may find this game falls flat on, is it's a little bit of a slog. You have to walk. You can't just jump or fast travel or what have you to the next area or next locations. You have to walk through them all. You have to, if you return ring or home spell back to base camp, you have to run back to where you were and then make more progress, which I've said this before, this is a good busy gamer game because of that function. You can reset at any point and come back to it at a later date and, you know, make a little bit more progress. And it is progress. It's not like you're constantly having no gain. When you run back to that spot, that same spot, you are getting experience. You are getting money. You can use that money to buy the equipment. And if you have all the equipment you need at that point, you can use that money to buy the honey pots that increase your max stats. So up to you, however you want to do it. And I don't want to say that it's a perfect game, but the system it lends itself to being good for that, you know, quick gameplay, sit down, come back to it at a later date gameplay. So take it for what it's worth. From me, I enjoy the game. I have fun with it because it fits into my schedule and I can sit down and play for a half hour or so with you guys, record it, upload it, and see how many wonderful likes and views and comments I get. And I do read all the comments. I do comment back, at least for the first few comments on everything, just to interact with you guys out there. One of my subscribers I had posed the question what the candy of choice was for someone, or what the guilty pleasure was for someone out there. Mine was soda for the longest time, soda. And I have since cut soda out of my diet, and my teeth have thanked me very much for that. But he had said that there's a Barks strawberry or cherry soda. Never heard of it. I'm actually going to try and look for it and see if I can find it. Maybe I'll open one on stream and do a review, as it were, while we're having a game session. But part of that is also because I'm old. I can't be drinking that stuff. It's going to mess up my system. You know, like not the way I did when I was a kid. But what happens to be your candy of choice? My son loves all candy, but at the same time, he prefers lollipops. He likes lollipops. He likes not jawbreakers. Jumbo blow pops. He likes the Tootsie Pops. He likes Dum Dums. All lollipops he seems to just love. And And by that token, he also likes hard candy too. He doesn't really like chocolate as much, but that's where my daughter will be glad to come in and take all his chocolate candy because she loves chocolate. She is all about the chocolate candy. She doesn't necessarily hate the fruit candies, but they're not her first choice. And then, my wife's candy of choice is dark chocolate. She likes dark chocolates, and she hates white chocolate, the fake chocolate. She calls it fake chocolate. She really doesn't like white chocolate. So whenever like the kids are like, "Daddy, I don't want my candy anymore," and it's all like the white chocolate or the off-brand stuff, it's all for me, and I'm not discriminate. I love eating candy, but I eat it, over a little while. I'll just sit there and down like a whole Halloween bag of candy because that's how you get a bad belly, and that's how you get to call into work the next day. Oh no, a back attack by a single knight. And he critted. Ouch. Okay. Cool. And I turned a corner. I literally turned once. And these things are right there. Let's take out the knight. Let's take out the knight because I think he attacks the hardest. And then we do dodge all. Again, this dodge all is just my standard mode of operandum. So I hope you guys don't hate it. Modus operandum, mode of operation. That is a executive speak, business acumen thing. It's basically just jargon on how you operate, what you do. Now, going back to candy and how my modus operandum for candy is, I love these chocolate-covered donuts from Entenmann's. If you have never heard of them, Entenmann's is I guess a bakery brand that you can buy at these stores that I live. You can buy them from stores where I live, and they make these chocolate-covered donuts, and I have a connection, my memory to them, and it is that my dad used to put them in the fridge. Maybe my mom did, I don't know. They were in the fridge. Oh, no good, it won't open. We have no other way. Let's go back to the village and look for another way. Okay. All right, so we have no other way to go forward. Okay, cool. So good to know there. We're going to explore a little bit more around. But these chocolate-covered donuts, my parents would put them in the fridge, and they'd get cold, and you could take a bite out of them, and there was this like nice, almost like bagel like snap to the chocolate. And it's a nostalgia thing for me. It takes me back to when I was a kid and have them with my family around the table in the morning, or just even on the weekends or something like that. And now I have them with a little cup of coffee and my kids, and I put them in the fridge, and they always ask for a full donut, and I'm like, no, you don't need a full donut. you can have half a donut and then put it in the Ziploc bag and put it back in the fridge so it doesn't dry out. But yeah, it's those are the kind of things that I love sharing with my kids because they're a part of who I am and how I grew up. They're a part of what makes me me, and that legacy, that weirdness about it, I want to pass on to them. As odd as that might sound, and as maybe selfish as that sounds, our kids are always going to be a representation of the best and worst of us. And I mean like the attributes of us. They will always be a mirror to who you are as a parent and what your skills are you're teaching them and what they're picking up from you when you don't even know you're teaching them things. And I've learned that lesson too. When I've had a really frustrating day at work and I take it out on them, for lack of a better term. It's really what it is I take out my frustrations on them. And it's not fair. It's 100% not fair. They don't deserve that. They're not the ones to blame for my bad day. I am. Circumstances, and they don't need that. And when you're frustrated like that, you have this passive responsibility, not even passive, I shouldn't even say it passive. You have this responsibility to teach your kids a constructive way to handle stress and handle bad days. Because if you don't teach them to do so in a constructive and healthy way, they will do so in a bad way. And then they'll start doing it, and then you'll get more frustrated because you're not understanding what's going on until it's too late. And that's where therapy comes in. On a side note, I have to eat my words right now. I said without significant grinding, our level 3 spells would never one-shot things. And our level 3 spell just one-shot like 4 or 5 of those monsters in that fight. So, yep, I have to eat my words on that. Oh no, I should have attacked the warlock. Dang it. Sad day. But yeah, so, not trying to be heavy with that conversation, not trying to be mean about that conversation. That's just, some random guy on the internet, me, just telling you that this is an observation that I've internalized, that I can be just as mean as the next person when I've had a bad day, just as short-fused, and my kids don't deserve that. Your kids don't deserve that. They're kids. They're learning. They're figuring it out. They're gonna push boundaries. They're gonna test limits. That's their job, to find out where they are in the hierarchy of the family. And if you keep beating them down or getting mad at them or conversely doting on them and spoiling them, they're going to learn the wrong traits. They're going to learn the bad habits, and you're the blame for it. No one else. You can say a village to raise a child, but it starts at home. And if your kid starts to be entitled, or if your kid starts to cuss out the teacher, that's quite often a mark on how they're being raised. And yes, I understand. You may, as a person, have some baggage that you're dealing with, and you never wanted to be a parent, or things and circumstances have thrown you into this situation. I respect that can happen, 100%. But you can break the cycle. And that's that's the platitude that everyone can say. It's not as easy as that. 100%, I understand it's not as easy as just breaking the cycle. Buzzword here, type of motto here, a fortune cookie there. No, it's not that easy. I agree. It's not. And it's not supposed to be. It's not meant to be that easy, because those the things that are worth that, they're not going to be easy, because then they just become trivial. It's a monumental thing to grow as an adult. It is. To quit smoking, to eat better, to sleep better, to quit drinking, to get therapy. It is a huge undertaking and a huge internal journey. I get it. And if you're looking for sympathy, I have it for you. I do. If you're looking for empathy, I give it to you. 100%. But you still gotta acknowledge that you need it. Heaviness aside, I hope you're having a good day. I hope things are going well for you. Hopefully you're having some fun out there in the world. Hopefully it's not doom and gloom with all the oil prices going sky high. Hopefully it's not so bad and you're able to get some time away to go on a little walk around your neighborhood with your kids. Teach them how to ride a bike. Spend time with your significant other. Do some cookie baking. Go to... the easiest thing to do to reconnect with your significant other, even if it fails horribly, you'll learn, is... if you have the extra $4 or $5, go buy a roll of pre-prepared cookie dough, make some chocolate chip cookies, make some Easter cookies, or sugar cookies, not Easter cookies, the sugar cookies. They're super easy to make, just pop them right in the oven, and then you got cookies, and you have a way to talk to your significant other while you're doing it, and while you're having the cookies to see how they turned out. It's an easy way to reconnect with your significant other and your kids. It could be fun for you and your kids, because you don't have to make the cookies in the discs that they come in, you can make them into different shapes. You can make them into fun little designs, and you can have a contest on, whose cookie turned out the best after they baked it. Because, when you bake those things, they never turn out the way you thought they would. I made one that looked very inappropriate, is what I'll say. And it was not intended to be inappropriate. It just turned out to be inappropriate, okay? But yeah, it was just like, all right, well, that happened. But now I'm not allowed to use that cookie cutter anymore. So, okay. Oh no, don't do that. Don't smash. Don't smash. Can you hit him? Oh, good. Well, we critted him. Let's do it. Let's full send it, huh? Let's full send it. Have it. Send it! Yeah, baby! 56 health is what they've got. That is the magic number right there. Look at Silt go. Zappy zap. Took out a whole bunch. Love it. 51 health is what they've got. 51 health. Understood. Got it. And we got a level up. Nice. Level up an episode. HP by 10, MP by 2, Strength by 5, Endurance by 5, Intelligence only by 1, and Agility by 4. Axe got a level up too. HP by 4, MP by 2, Strength by 4, Endurance by 3, Intelligence by 3, and Agility by 1. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can get up these stairs right here and see what's up here. And then we're probably going to hit another roadblock. It would make sense that we hit another roadblock just because of the nature of what we're looking to do inside here. We're trying to progress the story, and we're kind of finding that we're locked out mysteriously. Why are we locked out? What do we need to do? What can we change? Well, for one, we can get another party member. And I know that's going to happen. You'll just have to be here to see who we get. Right. The bugbears probably have about 50 health too. Which is vastly less than 103. So, I mean, yeah. Okay, so they've got like 60 health. Actually, no, that doesn't add up. Yeah, they probably got like... No, they got 60 health. Because we did like 51 and then we did 14. That's 50... 65. Wow, they got more than 65 health? Wow, that's a lot, actually. Interesting. We'll take out you. And... I mean... Sure. We'll do dodge all. Dodge on point. I love it. Not so much with Sylph. That's fine. Lightning 2. Zip, zap, zoom. That should be enough to take out that. Perfect. Good. And then Knight will attack. Oh, no. I thought we would dodge. We didn't dodge. We took that right in the face. And then treasure. Another gold flask. We got a lot of those. We got a lot of gold flasks. Take out this guy. Lightning 3. Full send. 70 damage. Eat that, bugbear. Ooh, they did not like getting lightninged. Rightly so. That would probably hurt a lot. And a medicine. Okay, cool. Awesome. So we checked the box there. All right, so we are going back to town to find out what's going on here. So let's do that. Heck, what is going on? We're going to walk out of here so we get a little bit more money, a little bit more experience points. All right. So no, stop it. We'll full send it. Why not? We're walking out the door anyways, right? Use the MP. You gotta use it or lose it. Gotta use it or lose it. And we're losing it. Oh, good. He dodged. This one? Okay. You know what? Lightning to him. Zappy zap. Should kill him. Oh, was not affected. Oh no. Axe are up. Yay. Okay, good. And then it's literally right here. Is that not the way? Yep, it is. This way. And then we're going to get into combat. Whoop, I turned one tile too soon. They were waiting. They were like, why are you looking at the wall? We're right here. Yeah, they were probably just like, we're going to leave and give them a minute. Little do they know, I was just warming up. Just warming up my lightning bolts. Because, you know, they flow a lot better when they're warm. You can't just do a lightning bolt cold. You'll have a misfire. Nobody wants a misfired lightning bolt because it's cold. Gotta warm that chamber up, right? Alright. Nothing awkward about that conversation. Oh my gosh. They were all waiting for me. Every single one of them. You can... Now. No. Stop it. Okay. You hit this guy? And then lightning 3 of them. It does cost 50, which is kind of expensive, but at the same time, I mean, it is one-shotting things now, so not upset. Just, we're running out of MP really fast. But you can cycle through probably all of them, all of the elementals, and you'll get a lot of use out of them. Alright, so from here, we got to go to Axe's house. Oh, there she is. Sala! Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. But I will continue on with you. ... In your condition, it's pointless. Take her along. She says she wants to go. With rooks close by to protect her, she'll be fine. Let's go, Sala. Right. There's nothing else we can do. But be careful. Icarina's trying to get Sala killed. Alright, so this is the conundrum as the gamer I am, and knowing what's going to happen. I don't want to lead you guys astray, but I will tell you right now that Sala is not long for this party. So I don't want to kit her out in like the best gear, but I do need her to do some things, like pull her weight, you know? So I got to get her some things that are like appropriate for her. But like I said, she uses very similar weapons to Axe, and Axe gets gear, so it's like, do I wait that long? So she can use that, and the hammer. Can she use... Hang on, I need to go... She can't use a battle hammer. So when he gets his new weapon, it doesn't matter. So I need to get her something. Alright, so weapons-wise, what can she use? The Elder Staff. She could use the Wish Wand, but that's a lot. The Morning Star. Okay, so I guess I kind of have powerful attack. Embedded with a powerful... Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here real quick. I want to see what kind of attack power we're looking at. So the whip, Blackthorn Whip, is 60. Okay. The Wish Wand is double that. It's 120 attack power. And then what's the other one? The Elder Staff. Elder Staff has wind attribute on it, supposedly, and it's 110. I feel like the Elder's Wand is what I want to do. So we'll do that. We'll grab the Elder's Wand for her. And we will trade in The dagger? Question mark? Where's the short sword? Get rid of that. That's not really useful for us anymore. Perfect. Cool. Awesome. That worked out in our favor. And then we now equip that item. Nope, you don't get an equipment. Summons don't use that stuff. Okay, cool. Awesome. So she's got stuff there. I think we're good. I don't want to go much further. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to get myself to bed. But this was Busy Gamer Dad playing our Arcana playthrough. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come along with me on this adventure. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. And we will catch you next episode where we continue into the tower and we will open up that locked door. Hope to see you then. Later.